Hey, what's up, Cheeseball Virgin Gang? Hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty good. Gonna just show off some rainbow cards now for a little bit. We're just gonna do that. There's plenty of them to go around. Rainbows are a little bit of a niche. Rainbow card. Today's rainbow card I'm gonna pick is gonna be Hisui and Lilligant. Look, I know the Sword and Shield ones are a little bit weird. I definitely do think the V-Star ones are a little bit better than the actual V-Max ones by a little bit. And I think the Japanese quality of them, the thinner card stock, you can see all that nice little sandy piss all over it. I think it's pretty good. I definitely like these a good little bit better. And I think people just don't like them mostly because of the actual English quality that shows them. I like them a good little bit, so I can't really sleep. I'm actually going to be swapping shifts once again, moving around and doing stuff for work or things like that. Yay, yippee-ki-yay for me. So I'm up. Might as well talk about something I saw. Everybody remember Blake's Breaks, old Blake Martinez, Blakey Breaky, make mistakey inside the whatnot hakey. I remember that stuff. I'm sure everybody remembers that a good little bit ago. Rattle made several parts about that stuff. Several content creators put their 2 cents in about it as well. And eventually, Whatnot, the platform he used mostly for Blake's Breaks, where he had employees and people that were working for him, they were accused allegedly of scamming several people in the communities. Lots of evidence was presented forward. Lots of people did videos about that stuff, myself included. And I highly recommend, if you're unfamiliar, go watch that stuff. There's plenty of people. Rattle's a good person. I have several videos, and then there's several other people that made articles about that stuff as well. Highly recommend you check it out if you're unfamiliar. But he eventually was banned off of Whatnot platform for his fuckery, which everyone rejoiced. Whatnot finally did something good, and they started making a couple changes. Whether or not they're going to actually follow through with all those changes is yet to be seen. But they did remove said person from said platform, and he is now banned. So what do you think he's doing now? What do you think Blake is doing now? You think he's sign spinning? You think he's making sandwiches somewhere? Nope. Absolutely not. Found this right here, and weirdly enough, by Dr. Applesauce. Well, fucking my hero and savior at some points, I guess. At least I have something to talk about now, I suppose. All right, so what are we looking at here? There's Blake. There's the Panthers right there. The Panthers are working out former Giants linebacker LB Blake Martinez, and I don't know. Maybe someone can fill me in on that. What do they mean by working him out? Are they working out something with him? Are they working out maybe him actually doing stuff? Is he just going to be a part of the team? Or is he just going to be hanging out around them just by fucking proxy? Is he working out? Is he going to have like a little yoga mat? He's going to lay it out and do some stretches and all that stuff? That's what I think it means. Surely to God, no one's willing to associate too much with that. But then again, I really doubt the NFL cares that he scammed a couple of nerds. So that's really how I feel about that. Martinez briefly retired from the NFL to pursue trading Pokemon cards, but was permanently banned from doing so after he was accused of scamming people. Yeah, he was. He was fucking accused the hell out of scamming people. And there was a good chunk of information to help support those claims. A good chunk of it stuff, too. So much, Whatnot eventually banned him. Looks like he's making an NFL comeback. Well, I don't know what else he would do at this point. It's not like he's welcome here. More stuff happening right here. The Panthers worked out free agent linebacker Blake Martinez on Wednesday. Martinez, 29, retired to start his own business selling Pokemon cards. Blake's Breaks, though, was banned on Whatnot, an online social marketplace that allows users to sell products to each other from selling cards on its site in August. He last played the NFL in 2022 as a member of the Raiders, seeing 4 games. He was drafted by the Packers in 2016, 4 seasons Green Bay, led tackles 2017, yada, 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 cool, whatever. So this, to me, is kind of a sign for what's going on right here. So the Pokemon card market and all that stuff, right, kind of getting a little out of hand, not really so much the big thing anymore, and people have started going back to their regular jobs. I've seen it where other people on Instagram have done it. I've seen where some of my friends have kind of went back to what they were doing. They kind of went all in on Pokemon at one point. It's dipped a little bit, and they're having to go back to what they're doing, and I definitely think Blake, with him having to get out of fucking Whatnot, is falling back on what he can do. Some big old tackles and rubbing some big old balls, baby. The footballs, of course. I'm getting crazy ideas. And kind of crazy, I would definitely be a little hesitant to see if a team actually put him back on. I mean, that was some pretty fucking bad PR he got, and it's not something I think's ever going to necessarily go away with what happened, but I don't know. I definitely don't think the NFL is going to care too much that he scammed a couple of nerds out of some Pokemon cards. I mean, the money that they were talking about for some of that stuff was pretty substantial. I definitely don't think the community should let that dude back in here. I really don't. That's just something that I think would be a terrible idea. Maybe he'll inch his way into sports cards at some point. Maybe he'll fucking suddenly be a Yu-Gi-Oh fan. I don't know. I'm just glad we kind of got the fakeness out of here. And very clearly, in my personal opinion, allegedly, don't fucking take me to court, we got a bad guy out of this actual place. I really do think that's good. But it's funny that now that he can't sell Pokemon cards, there he is with the Panthers hat on. Yeah, Panthers. Going crazy on all that stuff, too. Sliding back into his old ways. I'm very curious to see if other people are also going to start doing that with the market decline. Maybe there'll be another market craze. Maybe people will try to work their way back in. Who knows? Just very interesting. He can't sell Pokemon cards anymore, so might as well catch a couple balls right there. Catch those balls, big guy. I believe in you, man. The Panthers will lead you to balls. That's all I got. Appreciate it, virgins. See you later. Thank you so much for hanging out with me late at night. The late night peeps are definitely the peeps. Really appreciate it. I know, I'll try to get to sleep at some point, but it's gonna be a rough night. See you later, virgins. Have a good one.